evening. My name is Grace Kimanda. I'm here with my cousin
Blessed Chepchumba
and Chef Buddy. I am welcoming you back to Nafaka Kitchen, where we have the best rice in the market, and we guarantee you happiness in every bite.
For sure. And since I have these two lovely ladies with me, I'm going to be making them one very classic Chinese rice dish. It's called shrimp fried rice, using our very own Nafaka rice. And as you can see, I have all my ingredients with me. Grace, what is this?
We have shrimp, peas,
leeks, French beans and
French
snow peas,
butter, onions,
black pepper,
garlic, and
coriander.
Yeah,
Dania.
coriander.
So this, and as well as ginger and some chopped carrots as well.
Yes.
Now this is a 2-minute dish once you have your rice prepped. I already have my Nafaka rice pre-boiled, ready to go. So the actual preparation of this dish takes about 5 minutes from start to end. So first things first, what are we doing is we are going to fry our shrimp. That is the first thing you do. Because our shrimp is frozen and raw, that's how you want it. Never take pre-cooked prawns. They don't take that long to fry because it's seafood.
And
Very classic Asian dish.
what heat are we using today?
Because I want to fry them and get that nice char for them to have a nice flavor, I'm going to put the highest for now. Because now at this point, we're not even boiling the rice anymore. We're basically sauteing it.
Yes.
So what I want to do is get it as hot as possible. So I put in the prawns first, let them cook out. As you can tell, they had a bit of water because they were frozen. But given our induction burner, that takes like 2 minutes. Are you a fan of seafood? Any one of you?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of. Lobster, prawns, fish in general?
Yes, fish in general.
Nice. Also very healthy for you. So I'm going to just let them poach. I don't even need them cooked that much. Because again, seafood, if you overdo it, becomes a bit
Too
chewy, gummy.
Yeah.
So you just want it to saute for a bit.
It's like a weird
Gum-like texture. Yeah. What types of seafood do you know? Let me school you for a sec.
I guess there's the fish, the main fish, like the small teeny ones.
Yeah. What, omena? Or sardines?
Omena. Yes, omena.
Have you had omena?
Yes.
Do you like it? No. I am 50-50 with omena myself.
I feel like if I eat anything with its eyes, it will start like swimming around in my belly and like navigating its way.
I like that. Logic. That sounds logical. I can't even beat it. So now, once you get your prawns already poaching, but I want them to poach completely in that butter for a couple of minutes. This is pretty easy.
Why are we using butter instead of normal oil?
Number one. The reason I prefer butter combines very well with the rice, as opposed to, because once you heat butter, what happens to it is it clarifies.
Yeah.
So it separates the water from the fat side. The water, which contains the milk part, let me say that, gives it a very nice dairy-ish kind of flavor, which goes very well with anything that you cook it with. It enhances that item more than if you're using maybe regular oil. But you see, because it's a Chinese dish, what we're going to be using as well is some sesame oil. It's what gives it that, as we call it, Chinese flavor. Yes. Thank you, Grace. Yes, my prawns are almost done. And then now when we're cooking this, because all my vegetables are raw, nothing here is pre-cooked.
Yeah.
What you want to do is start off with, like I always say with any vegetable, start off with the harder items first. They take longer to cook, like the peas and maybe the carrots. Then now go into the French beans and then the leeks as you continue in that sense. So at this point I usually add my peas together with my onions. As you can tell now, they've stopped poaching. The water from the prawns has dried up. They are now frying nicely. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
How does it smell?
It smells like one of those fancy fish restaurants.
Yeah.
The first thing you smell when you get in.
Is nice. Our prawns are done, the veggies are cooking in. And because the heat is on high and they will cook out quite quickly, I put in my garlic next. And then what really gives any Chinese dish, like what we consider to be stir fry, is ginger. It's usually the combination of the ginger, the soy sauce, and the sesame oil. And once I put in the ginger and garlic, I know for sure the smell changes as well.
Yeah.
Let me reduce my heat because I don't want it to burn. I just want the onions. Right. It's about 2 minutes like this. I'll reduce it further because I want to cover so the peas can cook on their own for just a few minutes.
Yes.
And they're completely cooked. Peas take about 2 minutes to cook. It's not that hard. Yeah. Alright, so what rice dishes can you make pilau? I want to know what you guys can make on your own.
I don't actually know how to cook rice like
At
from
all?
start.
From scratch?
From scratch.
Just the boiling part?
yeah, I don't know how
Wow.
to. I don't know how to do that.
What? Okay. Very simple. 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Always make sure your water is salted and boiling, and voila, you get excellent rice. But I'm quite shocked. But do you like rice in general?
Yes.
Do you eat it? How many times in a week do you eat it?
About like the 6 days. And then
Your week has 6 days.
the 6 days, then like the last day, maybe we could have something like fries.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because rice, I think for most Kenyans, rice is a staple. We have it almost once a week, you can guarantee you're going to have rice
Yeah.
at one point. At the dinner, lunch, my peas have cooked through, but you still want them nicely light green. Have you had those peas that are dark
Yeah,
green?
dark brown
That have
and
been
the
boiled
like.
for hours and hours and hours.
Then now they become really, really soft
Yeah.
and
Now that that is done,
mushy.
I will go in next. And you can see I'm leaving some of the ginger, and there's a reason for that. It gives it a kick near the end. I put in my carrots, cut them into julienne, the strips.
So what gave you the passion to be a chef?
Food Network. But for real, my aunt and my mom, they are the ones, I think I started cooking when I was like a kid in the house, just for fun. When they're making dinner, I'd be there giving them stories in the kitchen. Then I transitioned it obviously at sea. Then I started making stuff on my own. Then one of my aunties went to this famous college we have here in Kenya, Utalii, to learn how to, she was doing hospitality. And well, she did it, and I got to learn a lot from her. Like even the way we cook in our house changed a lot because of that. I've added the snow peas and the French beans, as you can see. And I'll reduce the heat again. Then what happened? I went to uni. I did something that had nothing to do with food. Then I graduated from uni, and the day I finished, I chose that I was going to do something that I really enjoyed, and there's a growing market for food people must eat. So I decided to go to culinary school after I got my degree. And 7 years later, here we are. So yeah, it's all about passion. You have to love what you do. I love what I do. I think feeding people makes people happy, like you guys are about to be once we're done with this. So yeah, I could not choose a better career. Cover that for
So
just a few more
we
minutes.
thank your mom and auntie because now we have a very outstanding
Shout out to mums. So, mommy, you've been standing here very quietly. How many times do you eat rice in a week?
Eat it almost every lunch.
Wow. Even in school?
In school we take, like today we'll eat rice, tomorrow we'll eat ugali.
Oh, they vary the menu?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Do you enjoy? Would you pick rice over ugali? Really? Even our very nice nafaka rice, the best rice. That one you would. Nice. Not bad, not bad, as you can tell. Everything with this dish cooks very quickly. Very, very quickly. The veggies are actually quite done at this point. And now I'll show you a little trick that I do. This is the part where I like to season. Because the rice I already pre-boiled with a bit of salt.
So
It's
we
the-
can't put that much,
Yeah.
otherwise you'd have
And also again, seafood like prawns has its own natural salt that
Yeah.
it carries from the
from
seawater.
the
So just put a bit of that, and then now my
black
fresh
pepper.
crushed black pepper, Stir it up again. Once that is done, now put in my leeks because they cook very quickly. And then comes our rice, our very nice flaky nafaka rice.
Not those ugali
Not the
ones
ugali ones that mash
that
up.
have
Shikanad.
that have shikanad.
The ones that just, incorporate it nicely. And then at this point, here's, could you get me, let me get one of these flatter ones. As well as, this is the part where I always say, you need one of these when you're cooking rice. To avoid it not even lumping up further. Put that way. And just cook up okay, see? Now, let me show you a little trick. Here comes in the things that make it.
The soy sauce.
You need a bit of soy. And also be careful with the soy. It's also quite salty. And we're
Very.
using dark. So it's really fortified with sodium, aka salt. I can use both of this.
These Chinese chefs.
Yeah, like you're tossing a salad, basically. But I'm only using this because our rice is so good, it's not
It
clumped.
doesn't have.
It doesn't clump at all. And there we go. Put that one aside. Now this is the part I was telling you why I need it. With most Chinese dishes, you need that ginger cake at the end.
Yes,
So I
sir.
return a bit of that. I take this, increase my heat again, just for a couple of minutes.
So to me, it seems like we're cooking basically stir-fried rice, but now just with
With shrimp inside,
Yes.
yes. But there's also variations if you have there's some who, and I don't know why, maybe won't want the vegetables. So you can make this dish with just the rice alone and the prawns. But I think in this day and age of being healthy, a bit of
Yeah.
veg definitely doesn't hurt.
Can
And then also sesame oil, low in cholesterol as well. Gives it that final, nice, oops, not too much. And then mix it in with the rest of your rice. At this point, I even prefer using a spoon because it gets you that hands-on feel.
yes.
Now our rice is pretty much done actually. You can hear it sizzle. So who's going to scoop it? Nani atapakua?
Eh,
Why have you looked at that story so quickly? Alright, there we go. Can put this off and serving bowl. I'm going to nominate Blessing to do the serving. Voila, take one of them. Bring the bowl. Nice. Very nice. How does it smell?
it smells, well, like really nice.
You can smell the soy, the sesame
Yeah.
oil, especially at the end. And the ginger works wonders. And you guys have to taste. It's very nice. Thank you, Blessing. And then, again, with the garnish, we first
So
eat
we
with
look
our
a little
eyes.
fancy.
Yeah. And we always eat first with your eyes.
Yeah.
If you go somewhere like somebody tells you the food is good, but if it doesn't appeal to your
doesn't-
eyes, you don't.
just like
Exactly. Now, let me get you all a spoon or even a fork. You guys are my guinea pigs. As it is. Voila. Bon appetit, madams. Enjoy yourselves.
wow,
Good?
very.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. And all I can say is, shout out to Nafaka for the best rice. And we will be doing several more dishes as usual in the Nafaka kitchen. I'd like to thank Gracie and Blessing for being with us today, learning a bit more. Who's going to make this once they get home?
I will. I definitely will.
Nice, nice. And see you next time from Nafaka Kitchen. Goodbye.
Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.